What's up YouTube? This is my third video of week number 3, round 3 versus OGDiamondDave, and you can see the score here. As you might have seen, Dave unlocked Annihilus, but I did one-shot his Annihilus, although I filled another room, and if you're curious how that went, stay tuned. We're heading into a pretty tough matchup, and GG's Dave, and let's head into the first stage. We're starting this round off in stage 3. I used my Daimon versus Daring Warriors and Blue Marvel. I took an interesting 5th here instead of Doctor Strange. You can see my 4-star Darkstar, and yeah, she helped to win this match basically. One thing you have to keep in mind, you have to kill the Blue Marvel here. So you can keep Raider Daimon for that to crit him, but his crit chance is like 45%, so there's a high chance you miss the crit. And then you will do less damage as a striker, of course. So the other option would be a striker, but I'm not sure yet. I didn't test that yet. Also not sure if I did crit to Blue Marvel here. We can check that in the replay. But I think the crit is still important. So yeah, it's a bit of RNG this one, but I had to do it. I know a few other comps to beat this, but they are so low on efficiency that I rather want to one-shot it. Luckily I did. Let's check the replay. You cannot crit the Daring Warriors anyway. They will block damage but also block crits, so there's no crit on them. We can slow the replay here. Also got a lot of vulnerables on these guys, 5, 5, 5, 4, and 1 on Daredevil, but that's because I missed Daredevil with Jojo. The one vulnerable he got was from Iron Patriot passive. He gives out 1 vulnerable already. Here we go. We're going to check the crit damage. He did crit, that's for sure. And it was a 40 million critical hit, and you can see the rest of them are surviving, but Speedball's also dropping. Doesn't matter, because if one drops, Darkstar will do her passive, and I think some vulnerable damage killed Speedball, not sure, maybe the crit damage. I don't know how that stuff works, the damage that comes after, but Blue Marvel and Speedball triggered Darkstar. Darkstar killed the Eclipse, which was the goal, because if not, Eclipse would heal them back up again. But then after that, Darkstar is your fastest character. She goes before Thrasher and Daredevil, and she killed the rest of the team. So yeah, luckily pretty clean, but highly on RNG, I suppose. If you miss a crit on Blue Marvel, I'm not sure if you can kill him. Let's head on to the next stage. So the next stage for me was this Annihilus room. He had Annihilus with Annihilators, or whatever. I think it's Annihilators, right? Annihilus with the Annihilators there, and High Evolutionary. I took my biggest tunes to that I could spare. I was going into this team with Phoenix Force anyway, and I had the Fantastic Four as the leftover, so I thought, why not take Franklin and Invisible Woman here. So let's check how that played out. It's a 59 on efficiency. I'm not sure if we will ever see this room again, because likely you don't want to get your Annihilus to be one-shot. Although this is a big team, of course, but I rather want a team where they require a sec. So big damage from the Omega Red here, because I can gain speed bar. So Omega Red gains some speed bar, then Annihilus gains some bar, and he does his... Oh wait, Phoenix went second, then Annihilus went. They both got speed bar, but Phoenix got more, I guess. Not sure how much he gets from the Omega Red special. Putting out Silence. he's also he's clearing silence. Was it on his basic to clear silence? How do you clear silence? Is it on his basic? Is this the basic? I don't know. Is this someone? All negative effects, okay. Should be a passive to reduce the silence there. Magneto stripping away the ult energy, which is fine now, because now the Annihilus has... I should have went the other way, I guess. Now the Annihilus is too far away from his ult. I thought he specialed already. Did he special yet? Was he ability blocked or something? I'm not sure anymore. Maybe it's a visual bug, because I was pretty sure he was he did a special. But yeah, most of the damage came from Annihilus here. Perma damage is already costing me like 5 points or something. Thanos here is wasn't killed by all of the ult and damage, so took some more damage. Healed myself back up with the Phoenix there, and killed them. I think, yeah, killed them with the Omega Red. So I'm still learning the kit from Annihilus. I thought I had figured it out, but he still surprises me, so I clearly missed some things, but it's a one-shot into Annihilus. Please remember, Annihilus will stop speed stat, but he's not... he can be rewound, I guess, not sure. But you can also gain speed bar, and I think you can also reduce his own speed by with OGM, I think. Not sure, but it's all in its kit. You can read it there. I know for sure you get speed bar because that's what happened. Let's get to the next stage. Room 6, always a funny room. I'm taking Omen Logan here to not give the Nova Sam Alexander charges. Omen Logan will prevent it, and Sentry of course to block the 100% extra health on them, and also the damage they do, the extra damage, but also to cleanse all the stuff away like he does here, and put out heal blocks, trauma, and an ability block on whoever you are targeting. One thing to note here, you can see the Brawn here, which is pretty clutch. I do run that as well on defense, and I'm going to tell you here why. Because once you hit a character and he goes below 50%, I believe. Not entirely sure. Below 50%, fill the character speed bar by 15% and apply off and sub. That's what happened here to what's his name? Steel Serpent. And why does it get speed bar? Well, he only blocks speed bar until he took a turn, and he already took a turn here, so he will get the speed bar and this off and sub there. So they will take some turns here, so I had to be really mindful of who goes first now, who's dying, because the Steel Serpent died here. But now you can see the Nova will gain speed bar, but also the Swordmaster gains some speed bar, and he's going. He did not go before Hobgoblin and OG Emma because his speed is 124 or something. No, he gained some speed bar because OG Emma reduces his speed by like 12.4 if it's 124, so it's less than 112 speed. So they definitely gained some bar because his is even lower than Swordmaster's. But yeah, this is the last attack. The Hobgoblin special will destruct. Is that a word? Destruct. Oh, self-destruct. I know that from wheezing from Pokemon, but self-destruct. He will. Hobgoblin will destroy. Oh, destruction. Anyway, let's head to the next stage where things went wrong. So yeah, J-Ro, why did you combat cancel? You never combat cancel. And it's true, but I had to because things went horribly wrong in this counter. And that's because of one person here, and that's Quasar. And I know we took Quasar earlier, at the earlier stages of beating Phoenix Force with Professor X and Fantastic Four. Back when we had Professor X, we had Phoenix Force with Black Panther and Hank, for example. You would take Quasar, Professor X, and F4. So yeah, I thought he would be good at 129 speed, but yeah, I'll show you what he does to your own team, and I hope I can watch the replay. No, I cannot. Okay, let's restart this, and I'll tell you why it doesn't work. Take two. So yeah, Quasar. Quasar gives immunity on spawn to your whole team, which is a quite good ability, but Songbird will flip that into disrupt, and your mummy will get disrupt because of that. Normally Songbird would just flip the what does he get? No, he doesn't get deflect. A counter, I believe, or a deflect or something. He gets taunt, which will all get flipped. But he doesn't have disrupt, so when Songbird went, he usually gets his taunt back, because he still has the revive. He will also gain the safeguard back, I believe. Not entirely sure. No, they cannot gain safeguard against Phoenix Force. But he will get his taunt back if there's no disrupt. But because Songbird flips his immunity he gained from Quasar, he has a disrupt, so he doesn't gain taunt back. So what happens is that there is no taunt to protect you from the Magneto ult, and the Magneto ult killed my Shark here, and then your whole plan falls apart, because Shark already can die from Songbird plus Shadow King ping, and yeah, this is not good. So I went in with the good team, so not Quasar here. I realized I had Songbird as a leftover, so I took Songbird. But now, and it's the first time I'm seeing it happen, this is very much Gear Tier 20 versus Gear Tier 21. As you can see, like I just said, Songbird is ulting, but it's just off and stun and a couple of bleeds, so he gets his taunt back because he still has the revive. We also talked about it in a previous video about this taunt being hidden here, but it's there. Shark lives, still alive. Songbird goes flipping their stuff, other than the what's the safeguard immunity from the Phoenix Force members. Shark still died because of the Magneto passive. When you win the coin flip, it's better, because when you win the coin flip between Shark and Magneto, your Shark will use his time warp ult, and then you can special, so it's 2 attacks from Shark in a row. He loses his time warp when he dies, so he can still special here and pull them together and put out the silence on, but as you can see here, oh, he still got the time warp because of the Magneto ult. I forgot. That's good. Pull them together, put out the silence, stuff like that. Disruption, defense down, and here is the how do we call it? It's a very big Omega Red. He's Gear Tier 21. Not sure he's 5 diamonds, but I can imagine he is, and he's surviving all of these attacks, and even the ISO attack from Professor X. And I don't have 2 diamond Professor X. I'm sure the 2 diamond would have gotten it. I have a 1 diamond, but even a 1 diamond couldn't kill the Omega Red here, which is pretty painful, because yeah, like you might know, he heals bits every turn. Still didn't kill him. He got some barrier somehow. Not sure who gives out barrier. I guess it's Magneto. But yeah, he took his turn. Still not bad here, but now it's also a bit of RNG, of course. But because he lived at a small amount of health, Phoenix mind controlled into him. She killed Omega Red, but of course she does a special right after. So here we are again. Omega Red with safeguard. Nothing to worry about. This is a big Omega Red at his full strength again. He also gained some speed bar because speed bar is blocked by Professor X until Professor X takes a turn. So this isn't good. I knew I must keep this. I'm not sure how to say that in past sentence, but this had to be a keep. Because if I tried again, I could end up not clearing a room. At the end, it didn't matter, but I just want to clear rooms. So this is a one-shot that failed. It failed the first time because I took a bad tune, and I had to clean this room up. And now to the answer why Storm wasn't there against the Starjammers. I took Immortal X-Men to clean this up. And even the Immortal X-Men have some rough time against Magneto and Omega Red, although they are through their special and ultimates. Not sure if Shadow King ulted in the cleanup, but yeah, this is too low of an efficiency. As you can see, or as you saw at the start of the video, it didn't matter at all as Dave destroyed me with this 50,220 points. Let's check out what he did. He was basically the same team like I did, but he did pick those two options that you can run there. It's better, and he didn't use Shark in 6 because he used some other tools in 6, which I'll show you in a second here. This one, Sentry, he didn't also use Sentry in 6. He used Sentry to block all speed from Super Scroll and Mephisto here. And he went in with Darkstar. There's easy killing here, so Darkstar passive pops off. And yeah, look at this GT21 team, very solid. 3 turns and it was over. Stage 3, this one was interesting. Super Scroll with Fantastic Four and Zombie Kestrel. A note, I feel like you should have big Zombie Kestrel, of course, that first. I think you can do it with the 4 diamonds on Invisible Woman, Mr. Fantastic and Franklin if you have those. But yeah, this was Gear to 21, 5 diamonds, they survived better, and the special person here is Super Scroll. Because not only is he Gear to 21 and 5 diamonds, so he will survive that Blue Marvel ult, he also adds 25% health to their team. Which was pretty important because otherwise Blue Marvel will do some more damage and maybe destroy a few tunes. He survived the first turns. He received some vulnerables because my Blue Marvel was a raider and because of the rune rules, and he hit back quite hard. So a tip, and I was afraid of this, so I set Blue Marvel Daring Warriors in another room. I think rounds 1 and 2, but I was so surprised how well they did in stage 3. I set them in stage 3, but this is what can happen in stage 3, that Franklin and Invisible ult in room 3 with vulnerables, they just destroy the Daring Warriors, so don't put them in stage 3 if you want them on defense. Stage 4, Daimon has the leftover. He also has Emma. Not sure he has Captain Britain on defense, but yeah, Emma and Captain Britain on offense, so pretty good tools, I would say. Especially to block the Gore and Annihilus speed, of course, and then you can blow them up. And I have Black Panther Shuri here, and I'm not exactly sure why I have Black Panther Shuri there. Maybe because I need to block Fantastic Four. Not sure why I did it. Okay, he beat it anyway with Daimon. It's okay. Stage 5, he used Null with Accursed, and I saw this one. I believe G-Man was the one who did it. It's pretty clean, but again, you have to have a big Accursed for this. Otherwise I can see it fail, maybe not fail, but it will be harder to destroy the New Mutants and your efficiency will be lower. So watch out for this, and I never did this counter yet. I have to get comfortable with it because I have a lower Accursed and a lower Null, as I don't have any gear to 21 yet. But I'm curious if I can do the same with my accursed snow. So maybe I'll try next weekend if the option is there. And yeah, this is stage 6. Of course, you did need Sentry and Shark here when you have Odin and Professor X left. Big team, but it's still a good efficiency on my side, but it didn't matter. He completely destroyed me. Good job, Dave. GG's to you. It was bound to happen to someone with Annihilus, and I was surprised I didn't clear the room 1 in one go, but I made a mistake there, and after that the gear to 21 I guess tamed me. Let's put it that way. But still, if I had all the one-shots, I would have lost big time on efficiency. So yeah, pretty solid attacks, and yeah, we're at the end of the video. Maybe till tomorrow, because I want to do more content videos, and I think I got something ready for you guys tomorrow. So stay tuned for that, and let's roll the outro. And that's the end of the video. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow. Leave a like, hit the notification button to not miss anything, and if you want, share this to your Discord servers and friends. It's highly appreciated, and we'll see each other in the next video. Cheers for now.